Okay, what are the chances this is working properly? Because my other screen is not updating properly. Refresh. We should be good. Yeah, we're good. I'm worrying about nothing. Okay. Sorry for the excuse me. A little bit later start than planned. Something came up, had to get that taken care of. But let's get this knocked out. A little bit earlier in general today than normal. So I want to try to get a couple hours in before I jump over to join Semiel the Infamous for Abyssal Musings. It's a quiz night, and I didn't ask any questions. I have no idea what I'm getting into. Before I have to worry about that, I'm going to worry about this. And I did install the mod that Snail Messiah recommended so that I can keep my dog with me, even with a full party of 4. So that's great. Run a few chores around Lothering and move on back into the main story, I guess. Alright, the Chanter's Board. Band groups lurking north of Lothering. There are 3 groups in all, and they must be eradicated. Okay. Can do that. And also howdy to Emma, who was here before the stream. Actually here on time for the stream, but I was late. Glad you made it through the hurricane. It wasn't too scary. And Squeak a Mouse says, gonna miss this. Off to see Howl's Moving Castle in theater. Have a super fun stream, y'all. Thank you, Miss Mouse. If you watch this later, I hope you enjoyed Howl's Moving Castle in the theater. I have actually never seen that. Obviously, being Studio Ghibli, I've heard really good things, but just haven't seen it. So we need to go to the out of the city to the north. So that way. All right, hold on one second. I'm gonna switch this audio up just a little bit. Hopefully, it's not too loud in combat. This game is really quiet when it's quiet and really loud when it's loud. Which of y'all have seen me? Oh, you guys over here. Okay. First combat with Leliana. Go slingshot. Morgan, you know, go spider. You to ooh, you can steal? Yeah, maybe not mid-combat. Song of Valor. Bard sings ancient tale of wonders of valorous heroes, granting the party bonuses to mana or stamina regeneration at a rate affected by the bard's cunning. The bard can only sing one song at a time. Sing us a song, Leliana. And Alistair, you run up there and just start smacking things. Oh, and dog. Olgar. You go with Alistair. It's the bearded skirt of legend. That's right. Fear the skirt.
On your order.
All right. I don't want to have to keep always switching back to my daggers when they get close, but it's just so useful. All right, Morgan, get in there. Do your spider thing.
I never liked this guy.
Just me, or do you actually think you have it?
You need shield defense.
You never had a shot.
Actually, go over there and help your buddy out. Or don't.
I'll try to be merciful. Defend yourself.
It's either you or me, and it isn't gonna be me. Stay still.
Alright, Morgan, that's enough. Don't need to show off.
As you wish. Right.
Something I can do here. Let's see if forcing stereo will balance out some of the audio inconsistencies. Oh, not until it restarts. Okay, options. Thanks. Thanks for nothing. Hello, North. Good to see you. Everybody healed up? Good. Okay. Pausing. Let's at least attempt some long range. Let's kill Winter's Grass, Drain Life, Disorient. So we can freeze. Oh, of course you gotta get closer. At least it worked.
Weapons at the ready.
Tear them apart.
Show me what you got.
Oh, this should be good.
Show
Let's
us
make
what
this
you
quick, shall
got.
we? Right.
Defend yourself.
Oh, buddy, you are in bad shape. Drink and run. Alright, you need to go full defensive stance again. So as long as you're holding aggro, go defensive stance. We'll deal the damage. Maybe.
On your guard. Time for some fun.
Yeah, Squeak is missing this this stream.
No mercy.
Gonna go see a movie and be social out in the real world. I kid. Howl's Moving Castle apparently is fantastic, and from what I understand, it would be fantastic on the big screen. I just never seen it. Ooh, yeah, let's do that. Get up here so we can Mind Blast. Is it in a sphere around her, not a targeted sphere? Oh, that's annoying.
Show me what you got. Fear your weakness.
Brilliant.
All right.
I'm going to take a nap. I hope that's okay.
Alistair, we need to get you leveled up so I can get you the big fancy dragon armor. What does that take for you anyway?
Here.
Strength 23, I think is what it takes. 33 strength. Ew. I don't think I've ever actually seen any single Studio Ghibli movie, Jacob. So not just Howl's Moving Castle. I've always heard really good things, but they've just never come around at the right time. Maybe I should go with an axe. Less base damage, less critical chance. Same armor penetration, +2 attack. Yeah, that hurricane, from what I hear, is dumping a lot of rain over in Tennessee and North Carolina right now. They're having a bad time. In one of the areas that's really getting hit hard is where my mom likes to vacation, and normally she would be there this time of year. She didn't get to get out there. So I'm glad for her.
As you
For life is not for.
No. Yeah, drain life on whoever you got to attack or target. Drain life from. Yeah.
Be careful! Begin the onslaught.
Oh, that's the bandit leader. Okay. We need to stun him out a little bit. Heal.
You can do better than that. Show me what you got. Move and parry. Strike and kill.
Ooh. Morgan, you missed an opportunity to say chill out. I'm going to expect better from you next time.
On it.
Ooh. Omi had a lot. Great sword. Two-handed. Kunari thickened cap. Heavy chainmail gloves. Boots. And this might be good for, what's his face? Sten. I'm glad it wasn't that bad. Hurricanes are weird. Like when the last one blew through my area, like where I am, I didn't think it was bad at all. And then all around me, there was a lot of other damage, so you could be just like a block away from when it goes bad. You never really know. But I'm glad where you were, it wasn't bad. That's bad storms. They're quite something to go through. All right, we're gonna switch out. Let's stare here for Sten. See how he does as a tank instead.
Oh, blast it.
Come on, come on. Why don't you let me choose?
Yes.
Okay. Might be a bug with the extra dog slot. Sten, let's get you armored up, buddy. Since I sold all my extra armor right before I got you. Heavy chainmail. Looking good, looking good. It's a light helmet. Do I want that for me? Because I'm greedy. Or do I just want to go with... Maybe I should just go without a helmet. Since that increases my encumbrance. That doesn't change it much. If at all. My fatigue. Eh. You can have the good helmet. Alright, Sten needs a big sword. So you got the Maul, 990. 1210. Ooh, nice hit. Critical chance, 165. Armor pen, 345. Strength, 101. Or 1-1. Has a lot of armor penetration, though. So we'll do this. You can carry the Gray Iron Greatsword primary and the Maul secondary. So party selection. Oh, I see. So stick closer. That'll be better for whenever I'm kicking off combat. Ah. Yeah, but I think it was bad deeper from where I am because today there were sirens all around. Yeah. It's kind of the nature of how it is sometimes. Mighty Blow, Indomitable. Yeah, I'm just going to see what he does automatically on his own. First of all, I'm going to swap those for this. Alright. What am I doing? Giant spiders. Alright. Somebody let Roman know.
On it.
Come and get it!
Let's get started.
Now we get our hands dirty.
Nice job, Stan. I think I like you better than
I approve.
the other guy.
Ha! Is that all you've got?
I am your death! Push them back!
Bring it on. Kind of wish I'd automatically target like the next closest thing.
Now we get our
There's
hands
probably a
You
key
or
for
me?
that I
It's gonna be me.
could just look up, but eh. Why do that when I could just
As you
complain
wish.
about it?
Let's get started.
I just realized the voice that I chose for my guy sounds a little bit like Liam Neeson. Should be another... Oh, I've killed all 3 bandit groups north of... Oh, okay. I didn't actually do it. I just wasn't keeping track. Go turn this in. I still can't make traps for her. I can make poisons for him. If I have the ingredients, at least.
Let him take notice and shine upon thee, for thou hast done his work this day.
All right. Weird, if you like murder mysteries, I suggest the Agatha Christie's Rose series from the 90s. Been rewatching it lately. It's pretty good. All right. Add it to my ever-growing list of things that I want to both watch for the first time and rewatch. Wait, is there another thing on the board? All right, cool. When bears attack. I'm sure that's a Discovery Channel show. Yeah, maybe Animal Planet, but Animal Planet likes to keep them looking like they're not killers. Dangers of the Northern Wood. Find the family of bears that mauled and killed the boy Enith. Done. Last keepsake. Sadly, there's a lone boy in the village whose mother, Goodwife Sarah, oh, that boy, is missing. She's been missing for the better part of a week. As of this writing, she is presumed dead. May the Maker bless her passing. She was a lady in the middle years with red hair and fond of green cloak. If any traveler or resident comes across her in the wilds, please return her body or the effects on her remains. In later years, the boy will be thankful to have such keepsakes to remember. All right. Search and recovery. Yeah, Jacob, I've actually considered, excuse me, I've actually considered writing out like a TV schedule for myself, like all the things that I want to watch throughout the week, because otherwise I'm just going to binge one series until I get to the end of it, and then I'll forget the other like 4 series or movies that I wanted to watch. I probably should do that. Yeah, what's my inventory look like? Oh yeah, only half full. We're good. Well, since we're here, I guess I should just go ahead and empty out some space. Where's Dane's Refuse? Oh, totally forgot to turn on that fan. My PC is cooking again. Yeah, I don't think it comes across in the mic because I did a lot of tuning to keep it out, but when I turn on my laptop's like high-speed fans, it sounds basically like a miniature jet engine. So I never run it. Unless I absolutely have to.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock?
Yes, show me your stock. I mean your, oh yeah, I said stock. Do you have better bow? Don't think so. Ooh, actually the longbow, the U longbow. Tier 3. Damage 720. Full chance 120. That's up a little bit. Armor penetration is up. Range is up just a little bit. Cost 96 though. 96.17. I don't know about that. You know, maybe I should put my other weapon as a short bow. See if that actually attacks faster. Didn't even think about that. Yeah, you have a stock and I have a deck. I like the +2 damage against Darkspawn, but that doesn't really give any defensive anything. Nah, sell it. Probably gonna regret that, but I did it anyway. And so Liliana's in Sten's regular clothes. Y'all are gonna be stuck in uncomfortable armor for the entirety of your time with me. And unfortunately, I drove off the merchant that actually had the bag expansion. I don't think this guy has one. Gift. Weapon room. Okay, hold on to that. I think that'll cover it. Ooh. Fancy dagger. Oh, that's a... Oh, wait, no. It's compared to my bow. Ooh, that's an expensive dagger. Nope. Nope. Not doing that. Okay. Will, however... try switching to a short bow and compare the attack speeds. I don't have that as a stat here, but maybe it applies. We'll find out.
A recruiter was here just an hour ago. Barely dodged him.
We'll both be pressed into the militia soon enough, just you watch.
Sweat. Or not sweat. Set the Chanter's board that's still active. Cool. Cull the infected bears and find the orphan's mother. I hope I don't find them in the same place. Okay, and
Let's get started. On
yeah, it
your
definitely
guard.
fires faster. Hello, adventurer. Nice day for fishing, isn't it? Ain't it?
As you wish.
My favorite thing to come out of them from recently is the return of Alan in The Legend of the White Shirt. Ooh, you aren't doing so great. I can see why. I have a lot of healing left, so we're just gonna try to run you out of here. Why are you running in? You still have a bow equipped, you dummy.
It's either you or me. It's gonna be me. You had it coming.
Okay, short bows definitely have their benefits. Alright, you two. Stop laying around sleeping on the job.
Always happened to me.
Look, Liliana, if you have the same problem that chick from the Acolyte had, where she would fall asleep and wake up in random places, we should have a talk.
As you wish.
Here you go, boy. I've brought your mother's severed hand with her prize ring and bracelet attached. So I'm trying to get this audio balanced. And this way. Yeah, some of this definitely feels like MMO based. Like this, running out into the same area to do a different mission with a different spawn.
Right.
Sin, what have you got? Indomitable. Through the sheer force of will, character remains in control of the battlefield, gaining a slight increased attack damage, being immune to stun. Now, pommel strike. Powerful swings. Character puts extra muscle behind the swing, gaining bonus damage, suffering penalties, attack and defense. Precision striking. Taunt. Yeah, he's going to be a good tank, I think. Yeah, pommel strike that dude.
Stand yourself.
Would you run up and kick a bear?
For the pile.
Alright. Guess that's it for here. So, auto run. I should look at the key bindings at some point. See you hiding up here. Get in my pocket.
Let's get started.
Ooh, secret chest. Trade manifest. Manifest goods more interesting. The trade route describes valuable to any merchant looking to expand his business. Oh, is this something that I could have used on the other guy? Wonder if I could have used this to keep that other merchant here. You kick a bear, make sure to have a friend with you that you can outrun. Yes. And if it turns out they can outrun you, just shoot them in the leg. Allegedly. Jokingly. Let's see what happens if I try to sell this trade manifest to this guy. Get the feeling I missed an opportunity with that other merchant.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock?
Okay, it's just extra valuable. Alright. Oh, and beware overly sensitive social media. I have an actual dog whistle now. Would turn these in.
So how is it that Terra No Gain survived when even the Grey Wardens didn't make it out of that place down south?
I heard he saw just in time what those Grey Wardens were doing and saved his men.
I am led to understand that the Canary have their own mages as well. Is this so?
You would not understand.
Not understand? Is it mental capacity that you believe I lack? Or are you worried I will sympathize with my so-called brethren?
Take your pick.
Is that supposed to make me angry?
It means I find myself wishing that your people held proper, civilized attitudes towards magic.
That is a rather hostile thing to say.
And yet you continue speaking. Astonishing.
Oh, I love this. She was so mean to Alistair earlier. Now Sten is giving it to her. Hey, buddy, I did
Path of
did some
righteousness
things.
is full of hardship, but the Maker
I
smiles
was shooting at the
upon
bear,
its
and my friend's
travelers.
leg got in the way.
And the
You know,
stars
yeah.
stood still. The
You're
winds
running, the
stayed
adrenaline's
quiet,
pumping.
and all animals of earth and air held their breath. All was silent in prayer and thanks.
Ooh, money, items received. Oathkeeper, longsword, extra armor penetration, and healing effects received. Oh, that's nice. Should give that to Alistair. Alright, you got anything else for me, board? Nope. Do I want to make poisons? Kind of do. It's easy experience if I have what I need, but I... So I can create venom and deathroot extract. Can't remember what he needs. Does he just need poison in general? Three flasks of venom. Oh, I can do that right now. Hey, achievement Tinkerer.
Why don't they...
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock?
I have what you asked for.
Splendid! If those beasties come on my land, I hope it teaches them a lesson. Yeah, there's enough
If
gold
they
to cover
what,
any
your
of your
land?
expenses and then some. Hey!
Why are we stopping?
Oh, I didn't mean to talk to you. I was trying to go through the door and I wasn't paying attention. Although, since we're here, let's talk.
There are darkspawn to be fought. Is this delay needful?
Can I trust you?
I am Kunari. I have given my word to aid you. We are not people of idle promises.
Well, give me like a, just a brief, 30-second rundown of who you are.
No.
Okay.
Get used to disappointment. People are not simple. They cannot be summarized for easy reference in the manner of, the elves are a lithe, pointy-eared people who excel at poverty.
It's like he heard what I actually said. Okay, I like Sten a lot. This dude's my new best friend. Old best friend Alistair out, new best friend Sten. Let's just keep moving. We'll
As
talk
you
later,
wish.
man. Although, speaking of Alistair, I should give him that better sword. So next time he is in combat, he can actually do something a little bit more.
So what does a darkspawn look like, anyhow? You ever...
You... Come on.
Can't say I want to.
We're
I'd have to get
probably
used to
bound
how
see
this
plenty
works with the,
sooner or later.
I say later. Much later.
I have to get used to how this works now with the fifth slot for the dog. Could have read the readme. Did I?
Vashaden.
Well,
Yes.
oh, okay. So I have to get rid of the dog, choose the person, and then the dog will come back. Got it. All right, Alistair, I got a new sword for you, and you should also be carrying a mace. That's got good armor penetration. That probably would have helped you out earlier.
Elves are working with
All right, well, good talking to you. Go away now.
Oh, blast it.
Nope. Out.
Yes.
In. All right. I
Probably
think we got it
right.
figured out. Well, since I can't build trap. Oh wait, elder members could use to go with herbs to craft some lesser health poultices for injured refugees. 3 lesser health poultices. Oh, I forgot I could create my own. I need more flasks. Oh, and the Mabari Crunch. That's the stuff that heals my dog. No, well, back in we go, because I gotta buy a couple more flasks.
Because I still don't have food to sell.
Well, you know, we don't have everything that we want, guy. Let's buy a few of these. Maybe not. Okay, just a couple. Three of those. Excellent. And go turn that in. Remembers Sable agreement parties will still follow tactics but won't move unless ordered.
What's to be done? What can we do?
Eh,
Just keep your head down.
doing all right.
And we'll whip them. About you.
Chantry, I think it was. Wait, no. West related. Maybe not. Chanter's board. Refuge. So it's gotta be in the Chantry, right? It's gotta be.
Why are you here?
Excuse me?
Obviously you are no priestess, but shouldn't you be running a shop or a farm somewhere rather than fighting?
You think to tell me my place, Kunari? You are very
Stin.
brave.
It is not done.
But it is done. Do not be such a blind fool.
I speak the truth. It is not I who is blind.
Look around you then. You see women throughout this land, fighters and mages both.
That has yet to be proven.
Which, that they fight? Or that they are female?
Either.
So I am not truly a woman to you. Tis good to know.
Stan is definitely my favorite character. Okay. Still can't block like that. Was it you?
You dare
right?
to bring that canary here? Get him out! Out!
I sense I am unwanted.
This is
Only
intolerable.
wish to talk.
Leave at once.
All right, fine. Are just little angry. Elder Miriam. Where did I see Elder Miriam? I can't change party in here. I have to leave. Sir Bryant.
The canary, out of its cage.
Indeed.
I would question this, but I have far more pressing matters to deal with. Misstep, creature, and it will be your last.
A Kunari does not misstep.
And who are you, then?
I am the Grey Warden, Beard.
I see. I am Ser Bryant, commander of the Lothering Templars. Tern Loghain declared all Grey Wardens traitors responsible for the king's death. You know this, I hope.
Not that you believe me, but the Great Wardens did no such thing.
I don't believe the Grey Wardens would be as careless or malicious as the Tern claims.
Oh.
But either way, there it is. It is best you not linger, though. Just in case.
Good to know. Is there any other help you can offer?
I cannot openly help you, I fear, but... Here, take this key. It opens the large cabinet on the far wall. There is more there than we can carry when we evacuate, so take what you need.
Thank you. About those bandits outside the village.
Maker's breath, how many times must we drive them off?
Yeah, I killed him. Look, I tried not to. I tried to recruit them.
All of them? By yourself?
It's true. I saw it from my post. It was over so fast, we didn't even have time to get over there.
Sad that it needed to come to that. But then they asked for it. Will you accept a small reward for your service?
What? Ooh. I could keep an eye out for trouble for the right pay. Ooh, yeah, let's try it.
I wish I could afford such help, to be truthful. Take your reward, at any rate.
Yeah, well.
That is all I have to offer. If it interests you, there is a Chanters board outside full of quests that need doing.
I already did them.
The Chanters even offer pay for some of them. Now, unless there's something else you need.
James says, man, I really hate HughesNet, my internet provider. It's the worst internet I've ever had. Man, I'm sorry. I know you thought you kind of got that smoothed out. That sucks. Look like a white guy with brown skin. Is it blackface night? Well, the skin tones, the lighting is, it could be the Don't ask questions. Information.
If the matter is important, certainly.
Are you in charge?
The revered mother leads this flock. I merely command her Templars.
Ooh, okay.
Normally, our role is to protect the Chantry and seek out unsanctioned magic. For now, it is all we can do to protect the innocent.
And have you found unsanctioned magic?
Let us pretend that I was such a mage. What would you do to me?
I have no time to even think about such things right now. My concern is protecting these people. I see nothing threatening them other than the Darkspawn.
Nice. How do you fight against the magic?
We have more than swords at our disposal. We're taught to dispel unholy magics as well.
So
if only
you
our
use
powers
magic.
work to keep away the Darkspawn. Alas, it is not so.
And are you the only protection this village has?
Our ban was summoned by Tearn Logain, and he took his soldiers north with him. Lothering has been abandoned.
Alright, something else.
If the matter is important, certainly.
One other thing. What have you heard, like, regarding any recent news?
Other than the Darkspawn horde bearing down on us? None of it is good. Tearn Logain is set to declare himself king, I hear. Disaster piled on disaster.
King Callan had no heir?
None that we know of. Tearn Logain has no legitimate claim on the throne. He may be a hero, and his daughter may be queen, but he is a commoner, and the king's corpse is barely cold. If Arl Eamon was able to intervene, perhaps it would not have gone this far. I do not care who takes the throne. Only fools fight over who owns a cottage while it burns down around them.
Alright, thanks,
Travel
buddy.
safely, and may the Maker watch over you.
Mostly thanks for the stuff that's back here in this cabinet that I've been trying to get into. Okay, well... You can carry everything except a couple of potions and greens. Alright. I mean, thank you. Alright, named individuals. I cannot remember who this person is. I'm supposed to turn in a quest. Don't think I saw a quest marker on the map. It's a little bit weird. But let's see. So I'm looking for Elder Miriam. It's in Lothering, so I'm in the right spot. Wait, she was the one that was arguing with the merchant up here. Where did she run off to? Can I not help her anymore? Where did she end up?
Greetings to you, good sir. If it isn't too much to ask, might you spare some bread or anything?
What's with your ears? What happened to you? Oh, I don't know if I can spare 50 silvers.
We thought it would be safer in Lothering, that the Terran would bring his soldiers here. But bandits attacked us and took everything. Our food, our clothes, my daughter's pet lamb. Nobody cares about a few elves. Can you help us?
Alright, I took care of the bandits. I just don't know if I can spare 50 silvers.
You killed them?
That's wonderful news. Perhaps our belongings are still there.
I can't thank you enough, friend. Even if we don't get everything back, it's good to know others will be safe.
Hopefully your stuff wasn't in the chest that I looted. Have a good day. So where did this elder run off to?
I'm wondering, Morrigan, do you believe in the Maker?
Certainly not. I've no primitive fear of the moon, such that I must place my faith in tales so that I may sleep at night.
But this can't all be an accident.
Here she
Spirits,
is.
magic, all these wondrous things around us, both
No,
dark
it's not the
and
same
light.
person. That's okay, I found
You
her.
know these things exist.
The fact of their existence does not presuppose an intelligent design by some absentee father figure.
So it is all random then. A happy coincidence that we are all here.
Attempting to impose order over chaos is futile. Nature is, by its very nature, chaotic.
I don't believe that. I believe we have a purpose. All of us.
Yours, apparently, being to bother me.
I like the salamanders from Warhammer. They're the closest thing to a good guy in Warhammer 40k. They're black. Other space marines shoot through civilians. Okay, didn't know that. Salamanders save civilians. There's so much lore there. You could be making this up right now, and I would just totally believe you.
Have any luck finding herbs in the woods?
Just too much for me to understand. Yeah, you could have warned me about the danger. Nah.
This will help many people. You're a good sort, you know.
Thank you. Oh, I got 50 silvers. I could have given to the, Never mind. It's fine. They're gonna get their stuff. Okay. I think we're done here with, from, Lothering. The Art of Redcliffe. Paragon of a Kind. So do we want to go towards elves or dwarves first? Does it matter? Is it pick forest and we just don't know it? Oh, and also Arl of Redcliffe. Oh, that's the guy that's, like, gravely ill. They're trying to find that, ash of something to heal him. It's the Magi. Imperial Highway runs through all of Ferelden. The highway will take you to various places you need to go. Redcliffe, Circle of Magistone. Okay, so we just leave out north from the town. It's been a long sunset.
We done heard what was said. You're a warden. I don't know if you killed King Kalen, and make her forgive me, I don't care. But that bounty on your head could feed a lot of hungry bellies. Attack!
And also, you just having a job and being alive could feed bellies too, because you're gonna be dead, and why are you doing this to me? Alright, Sten. Charge in, do your thing.
He's approaching.
And taunt. Yep. Good job. Do Mind Blast. Stuns enemies caught in the blast. Mind Blast. You do... It's pretty decent with it. I should get you a bow as well. Can I do that middle combat? Oh, you do have a bow. Yeah, never mind. You can choose. And this guy, give him some pocket sand. Oh, there's more of you.
Nature preserve
Stan, you can do it, buddy. believe in you. Why am I not actually attacking anybody? Oh, I just the music is really loud again. I have to turn that back.
The enemy draws blood.
Alright, take that back down again. I like the music when it's quiet. I just want to be able to hear it more without having to yell over it during combat. Alright, well. When you guys get home, apologize to your families for being dead. Steel scale boots. Not as good.
This should be easy enough.
Who's picking a fight again?
Let's get started.
All right, you asked for it.
Away with you, foul creatures! Leave us
Oh, it's a bunch of them.
alone.
Guys,
Begin the onslaught.
Sten, you know what to do. Ooh, Herlock Alpha. Alright, well, taunt and then fight the big boy. Great, great, great. Okay. You're gonna do... Actually, no, just keep doing... And use some lightning. It looks flashy.
Look at this mess.
Attack him. Crippling shot. Oh! Sten's down. That's not good. Olgar, you need to howl.
You'll never know what hit him.
Coming. Get it. Oh, this will be good.
As you wish.
Let's make this quick. Another
Sten, you did
course.
good. Just, you know, enjoy your nap.
Mighty timely arrival there, my friend. I'm much
Look
obliged.
at little people. I mean, the dwarves. They don't like to be called little people. Just how obliged exactly? No, don't be. Yeah, don't be. Yeah, you're welcome.
The name's Bodon Feddick, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandal. Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
Road's been mighty dangerous
Nice
these
beard.
days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way.
Well, it's a bit complicated, but you're welcome to come along. Yeah, why not? Let's figure out where he's going.
Complicated? Somehow I imagine that only says half of it. Thank you for the offer, but there may be more excitement on your path than is good for my boy and me. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune.
All right,
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we? We'll be off as soon as this mess is cleaned up. Thank you kindly for all your assistance.
Right.
Blood Mage, sealed letter. Generic, cool. Maleficarum regrets. I won't go back. Let them hunt and dread finding me. But you, Melis, should not live this life. It would please me if you found a life in the Circle Tower. I left a few things there, mostly stolen from the enchanters. Sell them to fund a new path. The cache is in the study area, middle alcove. Goodbye. So these gifts, can I just give them to people anywhere? Do I have to be in town for it? So, you know, I'm just going to hold off. I'm going to look up which gifts go best to which people. I'm going to totally waste them. Warhammer lore, I recommend the channel Lothering. It does in-depth videos. I just leave it on in the background. It's really good. Okay. No, not. Yes, let's venture forth. That entire time I forgot to save. I could have died at any point and had to redo this entire stream over again. What's wrong with me? Just hit F5, Steven.
Bad dreams, huh?
Seems so real.
Well, it is real, sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight.
Yeah, why didn't Duncan just tell everyone that?
He did. He said he felt the Archdemon's presence. Everyone just assumed he was guessing.
Well, you
it
could
takes
feel
a bit,
something.
but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me, too.
Oh, so you thought you should tell me, but you just said that Duncan told... These Grey Wardens. I'm not frightened. Any other surprises I should know about? Yeah. Any other surprises?
Other than dying young and the whole defeat the Blight alone thing? No. I'm all tapped out for surprises. Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
Yeah, he has been just sitting there looking up my skirt while I sleep. I mean, my battle kilt thing. Alright, it's a skirt. Alright, and you... Oh, I bet you're a shop. Party camp. All your parties enter to heal when you return to camp. Good. Each party member can be found somewhere in the camp, making an ideal location to hand out new equipment, give gifts, or talk. Alright, I should talk to everybody while I'm here. Except Morgan way over there. Antisocial Morgan.
Ah, it's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Fennick at your service once again. I saw your camp and remember the kind offer that you made the last time we met. And is there anywhere safer for a poor merchant and his son to sleep? I think not. I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes?
No, I would hate to have a discount. Mind yourselves and shares and follows. Yes, Bodin. Show me your wares.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Good lord, that thing's expensive. That's pretty expensive too. That's almost all my money for that one. Mage. Good grief. Willpower, health regeneration, spell resistance, chance of dodge, chance to avoid missile attacks. Very expensive. Increases monetary gain. This takes a lot of monetary investment. We're a decent amount. Range critical chance. But here's the main thing. Do you have a bag upgrade for him? Backpack, yes. This costs a lot of my money. Uncrushable pigeon. What? This pigeon coos happily, apparently comfortable in the knowledge that no force ever could crush it. It seems to cost 0, so yes, I'll take it. Rotten onion is a gift. Butterfly sword. Let me just grab the gifts that are... These are all 0. Okay, maybe I don't want to grab all these immediately. So they're still going to take space in my inventory. Get rid of their ash longbow. It's the exact same. 230. They really are. Bring that one. Keep the daggers. I should give those to what's her face, Celiana. $1259.98 down to $59.98. There goes a bunch of my money for 10 more backpack slots. Well, since I have 10 more backpack slots, might as well fill some of them with these free gifts and try to figure out who to give these to. The Alistair doll, I bet that goes to Morgan so she can torture him. Show you how much Warhammer 40k lore there is. Lewiston has 1.9 thousand video... What? What? Are you kidding me? It's got nearly 2,000 videos. Hold on, I gotta do some math. $1,900. 30 minutes. 5 by 60. 5 by 24. Okay, I'm going low here. No, hang on. Let me get the range. There's that. Then I do that. That. So to watch everything that the guy has, it would take somewhere between about 30, like 40 to 80 days of constant watching, if I did my math right. Just having his content on all the time would take anywhere from a little over a month to what, just shy of 3 months. Damn. I know it's 40,000 years in history, and I knew it was detailed. I just didn't know it was that detailed. All right, let's give some gifts. This is not going to be the most interesting part of the stream, but really, it's a Beard of Liberty stream, so eventually you know that's going to happen, where the not interesting shows up. See, before I buy all that and commit to it, I'm going to drop a hard save here. So if this ends up just taking forever, I'm just going
simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him a... what was it now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed.
I just wanted to buy stuff from you again. Okay, what does he do?
He can fold lyrium into almost any weapon or piece of armor, though naturally some of the more extravagant materials will take more lyrium than others. It's a process that some of the master smiths back in Orzammar will perform, but my boy here is just as adept at it. Isn't that right, boy?
Enchantment!
And there you have it.
All right, let's see what this enchanting thing's like and how much it costs me. Oh, it puts the runes on stuff, and only certain things can take it. Okay, I got it now. I don't want. There we go.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road.
All right, Bodan, show me your wares again. Your underwears. Okay, tell me a brief bit of story.
Oh, nothing so unusual and so interesting as you and your companions, I'm sure. Dwarven merchants are common enough on these roads, aren't they?
All right, well, good talk.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Well, currently I'm just here for the free stuff, so stick with that. Jacob, it certainly seems like he's a little bit oh, what's that from Tropic Thunder? Simple Jack. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. Or there's like something in the way that keeps me from giving all of these things at once. Some of these are pretty obvious. Some of them not so much. Alright, Morgan. Give you some gifts first. You'll be over here all by yourself with your creepy, maybe blood-filled vials.
What do you wish of me?
That's something, discuss something personal.
We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Why are you still here? And don't say because your mother told you to.
I am here because Flemeth commanded me to aid you. Why? Do you wish me to leave? I can do so if you prefer.
No, I don't want you to leave. Have you heard your voice?
Then I assume our discussion ends here.
Oh, she disapproved of that.
What do you wish of me? If you must.
Alright, let's see if I can get those 10 points back. How did you become a shape changer?
I was not born such. 'Tis a skill of Flemeth's, taught over many years in the wilds. The chastened have tales of
So
we
do I
witches,
give gifts just by
saying
dragging
that
them out
we
of my
assume
inventory?
the forms of creatures to watch them from hiding. When a child is alone and separate from his tribe, that is when we strike, dragging the young boy kicking and screaming to our lair to be devoured. A most amusing legend.
It's just a legend, right?
So I assume. My mother has walked the wilds far longer than I. Who am I to suggest what things she has done and not done in her past? Why do you ask? Is there something specific you wish to know?
Can you change other human forms as well? Can anyone become a shape changer? You spend a lot of time as an animal. I've never heard of magic like that before. Let's start with that.
No? 'Tis not unheard of in the remote corners of the world. There are traditions of magic outside of the circle of magi, despite what those mages would have you believe. Some of these traditions are old, indeed, passed down as carefully guarded lore from one generation to the next. The zealots of the chantry would uproot all such practitioners if they could, but as luck have it, some still exist. My mother is such a one.
Okay, don't call her an apostate. We're trying to get points back. Chantry simply seeks protection from danger. What sort of magical to use? That's good. So traditions need to be preserved. Yes.
I am surprised you think so. Still, 'tis a pleasant thing to hear.
Alright, can anyone become a shape changer?
Anyone with sufficient will. But the act of transformation is a magical one. 'Tis a spell and thus requires a mage's talents. If you had a notion to learn such a skill for yourself, sadly, you must remain disappointed.
You spend a lot of time as an animal.
There were nights when the wilds called to me, 'tis true. You look upon the world around you and you think you know it well. I have smelled it as a wolf, listened as a cat, prowled shadows that you never dreamed existed. But my life is as a human. I am under no illusions to the contrary.
And what do other animals think of you when you are changed?
They do not shy away from me. To their senses, I believe I seem like any other of their species. As to what they think, I truly cannot say. Just as I am still human, no matter my form, they are still animals. Thus they cannot speak, even were I to ask.
Alright, how about other human forms?
The form of an animal is different from my own. One may study the creature, learn to move as it does, think as it does. In time, this allows one to become as it is. I gain nothing by studying another human. I already am the same as they are. I learn nothing. So the answer is no, my human form is the only one I possess.
You learn nothing from studying a human? I think you've been isolated for far too long. Alright, that's all I wanted to ask. Thank you for talking.
Indeed. Have you an opinion on my abilities, then? Am I an unnatural abomination to be put to the torch?
Your abilities sound quite useful. It does seem a little revolting. Nope. Maybe tied to a flagpole and tickled. That's not going to go over well. That would just make you angry, I think. At the very least. No. Quite useful.
Oh. You're simply full of surprises, little man, aren't you? But enough of such talk. Let us proceed, lest the dust gather on us.
Okay, so I lost 10, gained 6. Alright. Here's the question, though. Said that this is a good chance to give gifts. How do I give gifts in camp?
What do you wish of me?
Well, if there is a way in camp, I don't know how to do it. So I guess as soon as we get out of camp, I gotta give all these gifts away because they're clogging up my inventory. Sten! A dude.
Yes.
I want to discuss something you mentioned.
Speak, then.
That's enough for now.
Then
Cool.
I suggest we move on.
So...
Sitting, as you observed.
That's not what I meant.
It's what you asked.
Ugh. You don't like me much, do you?
Warden, if I truly disliked you, I would leave. That I am still here, you may interpret however you choose.
Alright, let's drop it.
Parshera, was there anything else?
Nope, let's go.
As you wish.
Like Sten when he's talking to other people, not when he's talking to me.
Yes?
I'd like to talk.
Well, here I am.
This vision of yours.
I knew this would come up sooner or later. I don't know how to explain, but I had a dream. In it, there was an impenetrable darkness. It was so dense, so real. And there was a noise, a terrible, ungodly noise. I stood on a peak and watched as the darkness consumed everything. And when the storm swallowed the last of the sun's light, I fell, and the darkness drew me in.
Sounds like you dreamed of the Blight.
I suppose I did. That was what the darkness was, no? When I woke, I went to the Chantry's gardens, as I always do. But that day, the rosebush in the corner had flowered. Everyone knew that bush was dead. It was grey and twisted and gnarled, the ugliest thing you ever saw. But there it was, a single beautiful rose. It was as though the Maker stretched out his hand to say, even in the midst of this darkness, there is hope and beauty. Have faith.
This is wishful thinking. Meet you want to help me. Just hear voices. What do you make your inferior? Nah. That's what made you want to help me?
In my dream, I fell. Or maybe I jumped. I'd do anything to stop the Blight. I know that we can do it. There are so many good things in the Maker's world. How can I sit by while the Blight devours everything?
The Chantry says the Maker has left us. Blight is the Maker's punishment we defy. I don't suppose I couldn't sit by either. No, I couldn't sit by either.
That is why you're a Grey Warden. Come, there's a Blight to stop.
Alright, got a +2 there.
Yes? Well, here I am.
What was life like in the Chantry cloister?
Quiet. It was a life suited for contemplation. In the cloister, away from the fuss and the flurry of the cities, I found peace. And in that stillness, I could hear the Maker. But it was not perfect. Some of my chantry fellows were condescending. That is the nature of religious folk, I suppose.
Yeah, it happens. Condescending, how so? You seem to be self-righteous, so I'm fond of the house. How are they condescending?
When I talked about my beliefs, that the Maker reveals himself in the beauty of his world, they treated me with disdain. They want to believe that he's gone, so that when he turns his gaze on them, it means they are special, chosen. He cannot possibly have love for all, the sick and the weary, the beggars and the fools.
Damn. What'd you say to them for your ideas, the ideas of the chantry? What did you say to them?
What can I say to them? What they believe is what the chantry says, and the chantry is infallible, yes? Maybe I am wrong. But it is the Maker's place to decide if I am worthy, not men, not the chantry. But there is work to be done, and I have talked enough for now.
Yeah, I got a couple more points there. Can I give gifts here? Maybe that occurred to me during that conversation. I can. All right. You want the Grey Warden hand puppet? And the Alistair doll? I knew you wanted the Alistair doll.
I am grateful. 'Tis thoughtful indeed.
Small carved statuette. Wait, did I have two Alistair dolls? Well, you can have another one. Oh, you don't want another one. Okay. Complete genealogy of the kings of Ferelden. Chant of Light unabridged. Alright, you can have the Grey Warden hand puppet too.
A terrible notion.
Okay, so that goes to somebody else. Leliana, you want a fat loot.
That's a wonderful thought. I don't know what to say.
Oh, can you only have one at a time? Is that what's happening? Don't understand. Ugly boots. Nah. Alistair, I bet... Oh, I figured you'd want that. Oh, no, you want the complete genealogy of the kings of Ferelden. That makes sense.
Great. Super. Thanks.
Dude. How about the Grey Warden hand puppet?
I could get used to this, you know.
Okay, that's weird, dude. One of your party members has begun to genuinely like you and respect your leadership. As you improve your relationship with party members, head back to camp to speak with them. They'll be much willing to open up when they don't have to worry about death around every corner. I've put together some small playlist of some of his videos that go over the different races of 40k. You don't have to, but that would certainly make it a lot simpler than trying to sort through nearly 2,000 videos to try to figure out where I'm going to start. Sten, I bet you want... Wait, you want the butterfly sword? Surely you want the Canary prayers for the dead.
I am impressed. My thanks. Do you expect me to carry this for you?
Damn it! I undid my goodwill by giving him the stupid sword. That was so dumb. Alright. She's up. He's the same, which means I probably screwed up when I gave him a different gift as well. So I give you this.
Oh, thank you. That's very nice.
You know, that did almost nothing. Small carved statuette?
You have my thanks.
Also did almost nothing. Okay. Silver bracelet.
Oh, how dear of you. Thank you so much.
One symbol of entrust.
Oh, thank you. That's very nice.
Alright, so this was basically a complete waste because I gave Stin a rainbow sword. I should have known. Cat Lady's hobble stick. Chastity belt.
No, bad. Bad idea. Awful. Don't do it.
Ooh. Oh, that's how they get their abilities, is how much they like. That's not what I meant to do. So I guess I've just got all these other gifts taking up space in my inventory now.
A terrible notion.
So there must be another companion or two that are coming up. So otherwise, why would I have all these specific gifts that they won't even let me give them? Yeah, I don't give her the Chant of Light. She's going to hate that. Don't give her the ugly boots. She'll hate those. Okay, now I'm understanding here. They just straight up... Oh, of course. He's not going to want the protective cone. Is there something else I can give him? With the stick, boy? With the stick? You already like me. Alright, well, I was tempted to go back to save, but I spent all this time talking to people.
What do you need?
Alright, you want to talk about Duncan? Let's get through this, buddy.
You don't have to do that. I know you didn't know him as long as I did.
I just thought you might want or need salt. Doesn't mean I don't mourn his loss. Yeah, let's go with that.
I should have handled it better. Duncan warned me right from the beginning that this could happen. Any of us could die in battle. I shouldn't have lost it, not when so much is riding on us, not with the Blight and everything. I'm sorry.
No need to apologize.
I'd like to have a proper funeral for him. Maybe once this is all done, if we're still alive. I don't think he had any family to speak of.
What about the other Grey Wardens?
I don't know. I have no idea what the Grey Wardens do for their... when they fall in battle. Have you had someone close to you die? Not that I mean to pry, I'm just...
My entire family was murdered just recently.
Oh, of course. How stupid of me to forget.
Yeah,
Here I
come
am
on,
going
dude.
on and on about Duncan, and you... I am so sorry. Thank you. Really, I mean it. It was good to talk about it, at least a little.
Maybe I'll go to High Ever with you when you go. He's a friend of mine too. Well, just don't tell anyone. Maybe I'll go to High Ever with you when you go.
I'd like that. So would he, I think.
Hey, Mogar.
Oh, why, you little...
What? Did you... Are you harassing my dog? What's going on?
Your furry friend here took offense at me getting near his food. He snapped at me, look.
Look, I've been trying to train out the food aggression. We're working on it. There's a warning he could have taken a hand off. Yeah, that's true. Good boy, teach that silly Alistair a lesson. Well, he is a war dog. Yeah, he's a working dog. He's not a pet.
Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me.
Yeah. I need to get him a vest that says, War Dog, do not pet. Right, is there anything else I can get rid of since I got a bunch of gifts just floating around in my inventory
I'm
taking
sure
up
either
space?
my boy or I can help you out. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected. And
Playlist of
with your
155
discount.
videos of the history in order. Damn. I mean, I guess I've got a new place to go if I just want to have something playing while I'm Wait, the butterfly sword is actually a sword? Armor penetration, attack, low morale, rainbow power, attracts butterflies. Okay, that's an actual thing. Now let's get rid of this. I'm not going to need it. Get rid of this leather armor. Not going to need it. So I'm wondering if some of these actually turn a beard flask. It's a beard flask fashioned from Nug's stomach. This fascinating dwarven device is like a loose-fitting muzzle that sits beneath the beard and keeps the drinker's alcohol accessible even after he loses feeling in his arms. I love it. Of course, I've got more companions. I'm going to get a dwarf companion and an elf companion. At least one of each. Okay. I could make a couple more potions and get rid of some of those items too, so let's do that. That'll lower some of my inventory count. Let's make a Mabari Crunch. Make a couple of them. Want to make poisons? I'm not really good at using them. Yeah, let's make one of those. Another one of these. That brings me down to 52. All right. It's not perfect, but it'll do. And while I'm thinking about it, I need to give her... So you got an enchanted dagger. Give you 2 enchanted daggers. Quick save. Levi Dryden.
You're a hard man to find.
I've been walking around here this entire
The
time.
name is Levy Dryden. Did Duncan ever mention me? Levy of the coins? Levy the trader?
Oh, you're a trader too. Dryden's a black name. Your family lost its land and titles. Ooh, okay, don't start like that. Duncan never mentioned you.
Really? He never told you of old Levy? We've known each other for years. But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time. But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. But I know he would want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled.
You better not be pulling my leg. What promise did Duncan make to you?
Well, as you know, my family's name is mud around noble circles. My great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last Warden commander of Ferelden back when the Wardens were known as freeloaders. So King Orland banished the Wardens, and he took House Dryden's land and titles.
What happened next?
Hard to say. After King Orland died, there was a civil war, loads worse than this one. And our family was on the run, hunted by enemies, with nary a friend in the world. But Drydens are tough. We rebuilt, became merchants, and we never lost our pride.
I actually am surprised that you kept your name.
Our family's only crime was guarding the kingdom against the Blight. We're not ashamed of that.
Alright, so what favor did you ask of Duncan, and what's it going to cost him?
I asked for the truth. My family reveres Sophia Dryden. We know she died at the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak. We want evidence to clear her name. It won't restore our land or our titles, but it'll restore our honor.
I'm new here, Levy. I've never even heard of Soldier's Peak.
Well, no one's been to Soldier's Peak since Orland's days. At least none that's come back.
Oh, good.
I spent years mapping the maze of tunnels to the peak, and I found the way a few years back. So I went to Duncan, I did, and I said that he could reclaim the old base and my family could have its honor.
Why didn't he help you then?
Darkspawn surfaced in southern Ferelden, and Duncan got plenty busy recruiting new wardens and meeting with good King Cailan. Battle of Ostergar. Said there might be useful things at the peak, but he never had the chance.
In this faith will be rewarded. I will help you. Let's go to Soldier's Peak. What you need from me? We'll reclaim the peak, help the wardens. Yeah, how are we reclaiming the peak, help the wardens? Let's start there.
Soldier's Peak is strategic and symbolic importance. Duncan said that it would be worth it right there. He also hoped to recover lost warden history and perhaps a few old relics. No one knows what's up there now.
Your family's faith will be rewarded. I will help you. Just maybe not right away.
1,000 blessings upon you, Warden. I'll mark down the location on your map. When you arrive, we'll pick our way through the tunnels together.
Yeah, I thought that was probably premium DLC content. Alright, I think we're probably done here at camp. Stand by. I think we're probably done here at camp. Yeah, we're done here. Before I can do any more damage with bad gifts. And Alistair, I want to like you, but Sten is much better tank right now. Unless he's got a taunt.
Yes.
Okay. Oh. Can I return to Ostagar? Or that... Did I actually do that quest? No, that the door was locked. Let me see if I can go back to Ostagar. Nope. Maybe I have to go to Flemeth's hut and then go back to it. Not worried about it right now. Alright. Brazilian outskirts. Edge of the Brazilian forest, the dangers which are recorded in local legends. Lothering, that's where I am right now. Redcliffe Village. Okay, that's where one of my destinations is. Dinnerim. Largest city, main port. Soldier's Peak. Okay. And Lawrence Lands. Densely woodlands provide much timber. Like Calenhad Docks. Circle Tower, that's where the mages are. Prospect Mountains. Soldiers Pass. Let's start here. Redcliffe Village. Maranthian Ocean. North to Free Marches. Waking Sea. Storelays. Prospect Mountains. Hinterlands. Hills. Oh! Well, would y'all look at this? Go for the big guy. I'm going to try to remember to keep you healed. You, I think I will just let you do your thing. Although, if I unleash you with a bow... Let's see what you do. You're probably just going to switch right back. You know what? Go Spider. You got more abilities here. No, stay with this. Disorient, Drain Life. Yeah, Disorient him. A short bow. Let's go for the Gin Lock. Crippling shot and then rapid fire. Guys, to go. Have a go to man. I'll leave you on in the background. Thank you, Jacob. Appreciate it. See you around.
Right ahead. Trap. Right ahead.
Trap. Show me what you got.
Now we get up.
Already need a heal. Increase attack damage, being immune to stun knockdown effects addition to this mode. Definitely don't need to be doing that. Let's try to knock him to the ground with a pummel strike.
This should be easy. It's either you or me, and it's gonna be me. Let's make this quick, shall we? Let's get started.
Alright, he is just frozen. Great.
Good to go!
As you wish.
Get him!
Stay still! I am wounded.
Look at all these traps I have a chance to disarm for extra experience. I guess it's just a random encounter going to the next town. It's a pretty cool feature. That actually having to walk the map. I gave you a chance to do it and you still failed.
It's done.
Yeah, see? You disarm any of them?
Allow me. I could do that for you. Allow me. I could do that
Alright, so I just can't do that yet. Moving on. Wait. Oh, headed the wrong way.
Trap!
Trap! Alright. Interesting way to do random encounters. It's a little bit like the old Fallout games, except that you don't even have to bother walking on the map. Well, I mean, even then you just clicked and it showed you were walking. You didn't actually do the walking. Oh yeah, so it actually is a little bit like the old Fallout 1 and 2. Welcome to Redcliffe. Just gonna go through here and pick people's flowers. And this man, Thomas.
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it. Have you come to help us?
I'm an important business. I need to see Aura Eamon. What do you mean? Is there a problem? I'm an important business, but you're going to tell me I have to take care of this problem anyway, so let's go with that one.
The Owl? Then you don't know. Has nobody out there heard?
Yeah, heard what?
We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying.
Apparently everyone seems to agree that a blight is the perfect time to start killing each other. Marvelous, really.
We've no army to defend us. No Arl and no king to send us help. So many are dead. And those left are terrified they're next. I should take you to Ban Tegan. He's all that's holding us together. He'll want to see you. He's just over there in the chantry. Please, come.
Alright. Alright, you convinced me. These people aren't going to be mad at Sten, too, are they?
It's Thomas, yes? And who are these people with you? They are obviously not simple travelers.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of Rainisfere, brother to the Arl. You're a rather unusual group, to say the least. Can I ask who you are and why you've come?
I am a Grey Warden, and I am here to speak to Aurel Eamon.
A Grey Warden? I thought you all died along with my nephew. At least that is what Logain would have us believe.
Not here to talk about Logain. You don't believe Logain's lies? Yeah. You don't believe his lies?
What, that he pulled his men in order to save them? That Cailan risked everything in the name of glory? Hardly. Loghain calls the Grey Wardens traitors, murderers of the king. I don't believe it. It is an act of a desperate man. There is a Grey Warden who goes by the name of Alistair. Does he yet live?
Yeah, I should have brought him in with me. He's alive. He travels with me, in fact.
He does? Finally, some good news amidst all the bad. Thank you. You're here to see my brother. Unfortunately, that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill. No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
He thinks these two things are connected. I can help you drive them back. What evil things are we talking about? Yes, what sort of evil things?
Some call them the Walking Dead. Decomposing corpses, returning to life with a hunger for human flesh. They hit again the next night. Each night they come, with greater numbers. With Cailan dead and Loghain starting a war over the throne, no one responds to my urgent calls for help. I have a feeling tonight's assault will be the worst yet. I'm asking you, please, help us. Help Eamon.
Excuse me. I have questions. I need information before I go into battle.
By all means.
Isn't there a way into the castle to get at the source?
The castle is closed to us, its doors barred. We could storm it certainly, but what would that accomplish? Our numbers are too few. We cannot throw men at the castle walls when they are needed to protect the village.
Why can't you just evacuate? Which I'm probably going to say because of the darkspawn and the blight and such. Makes sense.
I tried. Our one attempt at an organized evacuation resulted in an immediate attack.
Oh, didn't see that coming.
Yesterday, I found out these creatures attack those fleeing on their own, even during daytime. Whatever lies in the castle wants this village dead.
What happens after tonight?
Once the village is safe, we will try to enter the castle to find the source of this trouble.
Think I've heard enough.
Then you will help us?
Very well. I will help.
There are no darkspawn here, and nothing to gain. It is a fool's errand.
If there's a chance to rescue the Arl, we have to try, Sten.
Yet helping these humans does nothing of the sort.
How pointless to help these villagers fight an impossible battle. One would think we had enough to contend with elsewhere.
Thank you. Thank you. This means more to me than you can guess. Thomas, please tell Murdoch what transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle.
Is there anything else you can tell me?
Of course.
You have some Arl Eamon's knights here?
I have those few who returned from their quest. You know of this, yes?
Their search for the Urn of Sacred Ashes.
Yes, I question Isolde's decision to send so many knights in search of this relic. But I am a practical man, whereas she is a woman of great faith. Sir Perth was one of the knights sent on this quest. Perhaps you should speak to him if you wish to learn more.
Alright, why are you in the chantry with the villagers?
Sir Perth insists. He wants me to be with the villagers, so everyone he needs to protect is in one place. I don't mind, to be honest.
Not a bad plan.
The point of all this is to protect the villagers, and I can do that best here. This is the last line of defense, should things go amiss.
Do you need more men in here with you?
We could bring some men in to stand beside me, but I'd rather keep the monsters away from the villagers if possible.
Yeah, good plan. What happens after the battle?
Hopefully we can find the source and stop it before it causes any more damage. With luck, we'll also find Eamon and be able to help him.
And do you know anything more about these things that are attacking the village?
I do not know. They seem to be walking corpses, men with rotting flesh that continue to attack even with the gravest injuries.
Undead, spirits possessing the dead. There could be several causes behind such a thing, none of them pleasant.
Thanks, Morgan. I should give it back to work.
Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
Thank you, sir. Oh, Sten and Morgan disapprove because I'm helping? Why y'all gotta be like that? I want to like you two.
Let us pray. Blessed art thou who exists in the Maker's sight. Blessed art thou who seeks his forgiveness. Blessed art thou who seeks his return. Blessed is the prophetess, his daughter, sacrificed to the holy flame. May the chant reach the Maker's ears and tell him of our contrition. You are a stranger amongst us, yet you still agree to defend our village in its darkest hour. We are most grateful to you.
Well, be grateful when we win. Nah, I cannot stand by while monsters attack to help us. No, I'm gonna go with the first one.
I will be grateful of your attempt, even if it fails. We can ask no more. Allow me to introduce myself. I am revered Mother Hannah, head of this chantry, which for the moment is a place of refuge for these poor villagers.
How awful this must be for you all. Is this everyone who's left?
All those who cannot defend themselves, yes. They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. What can I do to help with your task?
What kind of blessing is Sten gonna hate me more? Morgan probably will. I would like your blessing.
Of course, child. Blessed art thou who exists in the Maker's sight. Blessed art thou who seeks his forgiveness. Blessed art thou who seeks his return.
Yeah, they're not really happy.
Blessed is the prophetess, his daughter, sacrificed to the holy flame. May the chant reach the Maker's ears and tell him of our contrition.
Alright, just Morgan, Sten, we're gonna need all the help we can get, so don't be like that.
I'm scared, Mother. When are the bad men coming?
Good day.
Soon, darling. Don't worry. Everything will be all right.
You're a Grey Warden, right? Were you in Ostagar? In the Korkari Wilds? My husband and son went there to bring the chant of light to the chastened. But I haven't heard from them since.
Are you Jeddah?
I am. You've heard of me?
Just a hunch, take care. Oh, this is the mission that I missed, or the quest that I missed. When the guy left his stash. I'm supposed to take to his wife.
My morning. May
Damn
he be
it.
with you.
Okay.
I'm so scared, Father.
Caitlin.
What are we going to do? Sorry. Am I bothering you? I'll try to be more quiet.
You're not bothering me. Why are you crying?
Those things dragged my mother away. I don't know what happened to her, but I hear her screaming all the time. Everywhere.
How terrible. You poor thing. I wish there was something we could do to help.
And now my brother Bevan, he ran off. I don't know where he is. I'm so scared they got him too.
Yeah, but, why would he run off?
He said something about saving Mother. He's just a little boy. He doesn't understand she's gone.
If he has foolishly run off, then he is no doubt dead. You should get used to that fact.
I can't believe you'd say such a thing. Have you no heart at all?
Shall we comfort her with lies? If she is to face death, better she face it honestly.
I hope he didn't try to go to the castle. Oh, that would be awful.
I'll look for him.
You will?
Yeah, I
Thank you
will.
so much. Please find him.
Silence, girl. Do you want the children to hear you?
But night is coming. The monsters will return and we sit here.
Red Cliff, village under siege, missing child.
And wait for them.
We
Run around, grab a couple of conversations, pick up quests. What we call this for the night? Militia. Where's Murdoch?
Still no sign of them coming back from the castle, Murdoch.
And their numbers
Tell
just
them
keep
to
growing each
maintain
night.
what?
Well, sure, they take the dead and they, you know...
Anybody else around here I can speak to? Caitlin's home, Chantry, Tavern. Ooh, Smithy.
I want to think about that.
I guess this might be the last night after all.
Hold on, Murdoch. Be right back.
Go away. Curse you. Leave me in peace. You've already taken everything out of my stores. There's nothing left.
I haven't taken anything. You're mistaken.
Hey? You're not Murdoch. Who are you and what are you doing at my door?
I'd prefer not to speak through the door. Can I come in?
Certainly not. I don't know you and I don't want to. Off you go.
Need some smithing done.
If you didn't notice, the smithy is closed, the forge is cold, you've come to the wrong place.
What if I said please?
All right, all right. I don't know why you're so determined. Here, I'll get the locks.
Maker's breath. What is that smell? It's like someone set a brewery on fire.
So I let you in. You wanted to talk. Now we're talking. Mind telling me who you are?
My name is Beard. Grey Warden helping ban Tegan.
A Grey Warden, is it? It takes all kinds. Anyhow, my name's Owen, though you might already know that. Care to join me as I get besotted? Or is there something in particular you wanted?
Why have you locked yourself in the smithy?
My girl, Velena, is one of the Alessa's maids and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for her. She's been my life since my wife passed on 2 years ago. Now she's dead, or soon to be. I don't care what happens to me or the village, or anyone!
So you bring yourself to ask for Stoddard, anyone that's the same. Or you could work to help save her. Forge me fantastic weaponry.
I'm an old man. Everyone knows we aren't making it through the night. Or are you going to save us?
I am.
Is that so? Maybe it's the drink talking, but you almost sound like you believe that. It'd do me the world of good to think maybe someone like you could go in and find her. Provided any of us live through the night.
I'll do my best.
Not good enough. Murdoch said the same damn thing, and I didn't believe him either.
You were asking a great deal, you wretched little man.
I want to promise. Promise me that you'll look for her. That you'll bring her back to me if you can.
Promise you I'll find her.
I'll accept that. It's something to hope for, at least.
Oh, lovely. Shall we next begin rescuing kittens from trees?
Is this a promise we will not keep?
Let's hope not.
What's this?
I said nothing to you, human.
And I suppose there's no point in me sitting around, is there? Time to relight the forge and get the smithy going, eh?
Murdoch will be pleased. If you need anything done, well, just let me know. I've got a lot to do now, so you'll have to excuse me.
Man, being nice is going to be difficult to court Morgan. Should have known. I'm hoping she comes around. No pun intended. Okay. Murdoch.
So you're the Grey Warden, are you? I heard they all died with the king.
You heard wrong. I just the ones not skilled enough to save your sorry village. No, let's not go there.
So you say, a damn Qunari could walk up and say he was a Grey Warden. I wouldn't know the difference.
That much is clear.
We aren't gonna turn aside anyone who wants to help, though. Don't take me for being an ingrate or nothing. Name's Murdoch, mayor of what's left of the village, providing we aren't all killed and hauled off to the castle tonight.
Have faith, good man. We will defeat this evil together.
I hope you're right. I really do. Anyhow, you're here, and they tell me you're in charge.
Guess I am. What can I do to help?
The men were short on decent armor and weapons for a while, but Owen, the blacksmith, has started repairing our equipment. Stubborn fool was refusing to talk to anyone only this morning. You didn't have anything to do with his change of heart, did you?
Oh, sorry. Wasn't paying attention. Yeah, he's coming around now. Got distracted by my phone.
Maybe we'll make it through this night after all. The damn fool is falling over drunk and still manages to make smithying look easy. Good enough, I say. I'll send one of my men to inform Ban Tegan the militia is ready for battle.
I still did the right thing first. We're not only ready, Murdoch. We're going to win. Still need to speak to Sir Perth. Yeah, how is morale?
Morale's about what you'd expect. These men aren't soldiers. They're villagers defending their homes, and they're frightened. Since you convinced Owen to start repairs, we're pretty well armed now. That is a relief, let me tell you. We're better off now that we've sufficient arms. I don't know that we're ready for the battle, really, but were we ever? Is there anything else?
I have some questions.
Oh? Ask away.
Where can I get supplies?
If you want weapons and such, speak to Owen. He may not have much in stock yet, though.
I expect as much. There's nowhere to actually buy or sell things.
Commerce isn't exactly our biggest concern right now.
Understandable.
But you might want to speak to Lloyd at the tavern. I wouldn't trust him, though.
Good to know. I know what's happened here. Discuss something else.
There's not much time before sundown.
I still need to speak to Sir Perth.
You'll find him and his men at the mill by the bridge, to the north. Right? Let's hope we see morning.
Okay. Smithy Tavern. That's the chantry, you dummy. Just how dumb... Oh, it's up here. I was about to ask, just how dumb am I? I mean, I know the answer is pretty dumb. But still. Berwick.
Not looking for company.
Strange seeing an elf here.
Elves aren't allowed to travel?
Sure they are.
Great. Thanks for permission.
Wow. You don't gotta be a
I
dick
said I'm
about
not
it.
looking for company.
Who are you?
I'm not here to talk.
There's something about this man's demeanor. I don't know.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
But you do, don't you? I know a spy when I see one.
Look, I don't know you, and I don't want to. I'm not... I mean, I was just told to... I mean, just leave me alone.
Oh. What do you mean? What were you told to do?
Nothing. Nobody told me to do anything. Just because you're a Grey Warden doesn't mean you can go around threatening people.
How did you know I was a Grey Warden? Let's try the persuade. This will be easier if you just tell me what you're hiding.
I don't want trouble. I'm going to the Chantry now. Just leave me alone.
Dang it. I don't think I have the strength to intimidate him. I'm gonna try it.
All right, I'll tell you. Just don't hurt me. This is more than I bargained for. Look, they just paid me to watch the castle and send word if anything should change. But they never said anything about monsters. I haven't even been able to report anything since this started. I'm stuck, same as you, I swear.
Who are they?
A tall fellow. I forget his name. He, said he was working for Howe. Arl Rendon Howe. He's an important man, Terran Loghain's right hand. So I didn't do anything wrong.
What are you supposed to watch the castle for?
Just to report any changes, honest. All I could send word about was the Arl getting sick. After that, monsters started coming from the castle.
I don't know you're telling the truth.
Here, this is a letter from them. It has instructions and everything. Keep it, do whatever you want with it. I just thought I was serving the king and making a bit of coin on the side. You have to believe me.
I think you should help defend Redcliffe tonight.
Fitting.
Oh, all right. I'll do it. Thank you for your mercy. I won't forget it.
See that you don't. That's not what I meant to do. Codex. Berwick, we need your eyes and ears in Redcliffe. Stay in the village. Keep your head down and watch the castle. Report any changes and you'll be well paid. Okay. Simple enough.
Another
Bella?
doom soul come to drown their sorrows here, I see. If you came here for a drink, you'll have to talk to Lloyd. He's got a vice grip on the spigots. I'm just here to keep the boys from mutiny.
Hmm. How's business been? That's a stupid question.
What business? Without the castle soldiers, the only customers we have are local. And they're all in the militia with no money to spend. The few with any money are here, but it's not enough to justify working. Lloyd's a greasy pig. And if I didn't need this job so badly,
You don't care for Lloyd, I take it.
He gropes me and pays me next to nothing. But I suppose it could be worse. Not like I've got many options.
Talk to Lloyd about this.
No, that'll just make things worse. And that's very sweet, but I'll be fine.
How about a raise then?
I'd like that. And maybe we could talk after the battle tonight. If we're still here, that is.
That should go.
Keep safe.
I got a little bit more time here. Lloyd.
Hello
I've
there,
heard
friend.
only good things.
Can't say we've ever met before. Stranger to the village, I take it. Haven't had many travelers lately. All this nonsense is bad for business. Bet you regret coming, yes?
Never. Oh, you mean, yeah, sure. What do you mean?
Oh, you know, evil creatures, impending doom, civil war, and the Earl's dead in the castle. Makes you thirsty, don't it? So, what'll it be? You are here to drink, I hope.
Who are you anyway?
Name's Lloyd. So, why'd you come to the village now? The roads can't be all that safe, not with a war brewing.
I'm a Grey Warden, homie.
Well, that explains it. Except for the lack of darkspawn around here. But never mind me. Something else I can get for you?
Answer a few questions.
Fine. Make them quick.
Shouldn't you be helping to defend the village? Yeah. Look, you could swing a hammer. A war hammer, or even just regular hammer. You could swing a weapon.
Why? When them creatures attack, I lock myself in the cellar. Just batten the hatches and wait it out. What's the point in getting myself killed with all the rest of them? If that makes me a coward, then I'm a coward.
At least you admit it. Then be a coward if that's what you want.
Well, yes. I suppose that is what I want.
At least you can admit it. Well, what do you know about what's happened here?
Not a lot. Castle guards stopped coming in about a week back. It's unusual, too. They were my main source of business. After a few days, I thought it strange enough to ask. But nobody heard anything. Anyone going up to the castle didn't come back. When the first attack hit, I locked myself in the cellar. I say we just wait for help to come.
Well, why are you still open?
I'm not abandoning my tavern because of a few monsters. The second I'm in the chantry, Murdoch and his men will be here drinking all my ale.
Yeah, fair point. Alright, let's talk about something else.
Something else I can get for you?
Let's see what you have.
Right, I've got some supplies too, in case you're interested. With the store closed down, it doesn't hurt to pick up some of the slack, eh?
What do you got? Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. Might as well. A Bari Crunch? Yeah, I've already got a couple of them. Ale is a gift. Would like ale. Sten would hate ale. Alistair would like ale. Lesser injury kit recipe. I can make my own. Ooh. So that's what, like, 1 gold, 50 silver-ish for both of those. Nah, not yet. I'm doing all right. The injury kit recipe, that could actually be useful. I think I have the... I don't have improved herbalism yet, so I couldn't even use it. Okay, that's fine. Oh, Morgan's got to level up. So you... willpower and magic, right? Mana pool. Ooh, turn into a bear. No, you're not level 8 yet. Arcane Bolt. Primal. Creation. Spirit. Entropy. So uses status effects. Death magic. While active, caster draws a nearby entropic energy, draining residual life force from any dead enemy nearby to heal the caster. So you could heal off the dead. Primal rock armor, flame blast. While this is active, caster hits the party's weapons with frost, they deal additional cold damage with each melee attack. Kind of like that idea. This kind of benefits Sten and yes, it benefits a couple of us. It's just the melee weapons, right? So it doesn't affect my bows. That's... No, it affects the chance the party's weapons. Okay, oh, with each melee attack. Okay, yeah. So it doesn't really affect the bows. Weakness. Oh, there's so too much to choose from. Walking bomb magically injects target poison. Friendly fire possible. That's downside. A lot of these spell shield. Definitely not creation. I think we're just gonna add do shock. That's a big area cone. Can't do bear shape yet. Yeah, I'm thinking shock. Ooh, force field. They can't move. Mana drain. Penalties: cold resistant, electric resistant, fire resistant, nature resistant, spirits. Okay. Penalties: cold, electric, fire, nature, and spirit, and all other enemies nearby. Frustrating hectics if inaccurate. All hits become misses, while critical hits become normal hits. I think we're gonna go cold. Doesn't affect bows, but it'll affect at least 2 people in the party. It'll be good enough. Oh, gotta talk to guys north. Right. Supposed to be up here.
I saw what you were doing back there.
Oh?
Don't play innocent with me.
What are you talking about?
You playing with that kitten.
There was no kitten.
Sten, I saw you. You were dangling a piece of twine for it.
I was helping it train.
You're a big softy.
We will never speak of this again.
Softy.
I like Sten. Most of the time.
Defensible enough spot.
As you wish.
Take that. Alright. Sir Perth.
Greetings, Grey Warden. I am as relieved as Ban Tegan is to see you here. I must admit that I do not quite know how to address you. Is my lord sufficient?
That would be proper. I am a turned son.
Very well then, my lord. I am humbly at your service. I am Sir Perth, until recently in direct service of Arl Eamon of Redcliffe. For now my charge is defending the village from these evil assaults. Would that I had chosen not to seek out the urn of sacred ashes. Perhaps I would have fended off whatever evil befell the castle, or perhaps I would be dead. Ah well, with the Grey Warden aiding our defense, perhaps all is not lost.
Well, is there anything I can do to help?
We have sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights are too few to stand against the monsters without assistance. Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some holy protection against these evil creatures. Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talents. We're as prepared for the onslaught as we could possibly be, all things considered.
Is there anything else?
No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the Mayor, Murdoch, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid than we are.
Alright, carry on.
As you wish, my lord. May God watch over you.
Lost in the castle, found Valina. Some child, vote to siege. Seek the divine protection for the knights. Should be easy. Already got it for myself. What's that over there? Just a house? Can I loot it? I mean, inspect it? Durnal Garrison.
Yes? What can I do for you?
Nothing for now, apparently.
Very well.
Just gonna look over here, see if you have anything sparkling. Do have a sparkling thing.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Can you?
Yes, of course.
Well, apparently you can't do that for me. Make a mental note to come back after I level up. Though there are other things that are probably more useful. I don't know. I hear that items are not incredibly... The game's not very forthcoming with the amount of items it gives you, so maybe I should invest a little bit more into lockpick. If not with me, then with Liliana. Chantry. Let's get a blessing for the knights.
What is it you need, child?
Sir Perth needs holy protection for the knights.
I have done all I can for them.
Ow.
I pray for them each night and seek the Maker's forgiveness for their sins before they face their deaths. What Sir Perth seeks is something that is not in my power to give.
Well, you give me something, lady. Come on. Yeah, Squeak Mouse, back from the movies, right here towards the end. You'd love Howls. The voice acting for the dub is even good. Billy Crystal. I've always heard very good things about Studio Ghibli movies. I've just never seen them. I have no real reason why. It just never came about. Alright, what do you mean?
Sepath believes that I can protect them against these creatures, a shield only the Maker can provide,
Yes, Squeaker.
and that I withhold this power.
Does he not realize that it is his faith alone which must sustain him? It is faith alone which will bring the Maker's aid.
Unfortunately, he seeks the Maker's protection in a far too literal sense. This is something I cannot promise nor provide.
So what does protect against such evil?
I do not know. Certainly nothing that isn't tainted with the very foul magic Sepath seeks protection
Or with a
from.
taint again. What do you mean by foul magic?
I simply mean it would take the same type of power to affect these monsters that created them in the first place. I would no sooner trust that power in our hands than I would anywhere else. We are better off trusting in our faith and fighting for our lives.
Because sometimes that's what it takes to get me to watch movies, because I don't often think to watch movies. There's other things that I would rather do or have to do. Sometimes it takes tying me down and making me watch them. You don't have to go full Clockwork Orange with the eye things to keep my eyes open. I don't think it'll come to that. Someone's trusting power of the hands from anywhere else, but better off trusting their faith in them.
I wish you would tell that to Sir Perth.
What is the harm in giving... are you saying the Maker has no power? Okay, I'm just going to call her out. No. Yeah, I'm going to call her out.
Of course not. The Maker could do whatever he wished, but he does not provide protection against evil just because one thinks he should. The Maker turned his back on us long ago for mankind's folly. We must earn his grace, not demand it.
Are you saying that Sir Perth is presumptuous?
Sir Perth has a good heart and means well.
Welcome back,
but
Emma.
His hope exceeds reality.
I won't be
All
going
can
for too
do
much
is
longer. I
pray
gotta get ready for
him
another
and
stream
his
in
men.
about an hour. What is the harm in giving them hope?
You mean you want me to let them think the Maker protects them in a real sense? I will not lie to them like that.
What if they think it helps them?
I cannot do it. I know that their own faith may inspire them, but these men need to find confidence on their own. I simply won't lie to them. Now please, let me tend to these poor folk. I must do what I can, and I suggest you do the same.
Typical. Typical. Alright, let's go inform Sir Perth. Drop a save because I've done a lot of conversation and haven't saved in a while. That would be really bad if it crashed. I have news, Sir Perth, but not what you wanted to hear.
The Knights of Redcliffe are ready to fight at your disposal. Have you spoken to the revered mother? Has she offered anything?
She doesn't believe that she can help you.
I see. Then I suppose we must simply rely on our own prayers. The Maker will not help us. Thank you for your efforts. We shall fight on, nevertheless.
You mentioned something about an urn.
When the Isle fell sick, we were at a loss. Nothing worked to cure him, and he just kept getting worse. Finally, our lesser Isolde came up with a plan. The Urn of Sacred Ashes is a legendary artifact said to hold great healing powers. If found, it might save him. We knights volunteered to seek it out. Few of us have returned. Many are still out there, unaware of what is happening here.
What's the Arl sick with? And be brief. Okay, I know you're not going to be brief.
We were never certain. He thirsted for water and then grew weaker and weaker. We brought in a mage, but even that did nothing. The Arlessa believed he was cursed and that we needed the power of Andraste herself, or he would surely perish.
Why did the Arlessa believe anyone could find the urn?
The Jarl once employed a scholar, Brother Genetivi. He had proof the urn was in Ferelden, or so I was told.
Can no one find the other knights and bring them back?
Eventually, perhaps. The ones I have here were those near enough to recall within the last few days. I only returned myself because I was passing by Redcliffe and heard the news of strange attacks.
Never been in a hurricane. I've had my share of tornadoes. I've only briefly had, like, when I lived in North Texas, had issues with tornadoes. Nothing that hit me, but plenty of tornado drills at school. Some of them pretty close.
As you wish.
Hurricanes are frightening but thrilling at the same time. Like, going out and, like, doing the stupid thing. I do not recommend anybody do this. Going out to the edge of a lake where the wind is blowing across the lake with nothing to slow it down so that you can feel the wind or the rain hitting your face like pebbles, and the stinging sensation, and be able to lean into it and experience that raw force of nature. It's incredibly thrilling, but pretty terrifying at the same time as well. And then the aftermath. I've never had any home that I've lived in destroyed by one. I have gone 2 weeks without any electricity before. Eating cold food out of a can or cooking it on a camp stove, and cold showers. Yeah. Yeah, my streams. My streams when you're here. Alright, what's your status?
Although we are far better equipped than Murdoch and his villagers, we knights are too few. Things will be grim after sundown. Overall, my fellow knights are nervous about the coming battle. Death is
Watched a
almost
rain wrap
certain,
tornadoes like that,
but
I
we
bet,
will
yeah.
fight and die valiantly if that's what the Maker demands.
Alright, well, carry on. I'm not ready to make my
As you
stand,
wish,
because I
my
think as
lord.
soon as I say that, the
Make a
fight's
watch
going to
over you.
end, and I don't have time to go through that fight. Alright, so I know you ladies just got back, but I gotta wrap this up here. I've got a guest spot on Abyssal Musings with Samael the Infamous coming up in about 45-50 minutes. And I need to eat something before then, because my food didn't show up in time for this stream. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this here. I felt like I didn't get a whole lot done. It was mostly story, so maybe we'll get a little bit more combat and things done the next time. Still trying to figure out a balance for this game. It's not like I don't like the story, but I feel like I just don't accomplish enough for people watching, especially people who already know the story. But, I don't know. We'll figure it out. But until then, I guess that's it. Thanks, everybody in the chat. Bye.